Stella, what up, mommy? Michelle the Towel, I see y'all ladies. Thank you guys for supporting, man. You get much love for that, man. You talked to them already? Alright. Let me back this bad boy up. Yeah, man, basically, I want to give a shout out to my man. Happy birthday to Rio Grande. Rio Lito. I call him Rio Lito. He a brother, but he loves some Spanish food. So I named the nigga Rio Lito. Ernest Vega in the building. W, everybody coming in. Come in, y'all. I got my voice back. Noah Parker. We're going to give y'all some business. I can't shout everybody out. I'm going to stop eventually. Elizabeth, thank you for tuning in, baby. Hopefully you enjoy the show. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Cali, New York City, Chi-Town, the D, Minnesota, and LES to the death, man. Shout out to Syndicate Radio TV, Tony Sports, Vegas Divas, and Credit Fix. My boy D. Tainer, 30 years in the game, no one better. Never too late to fix your credit. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. About to give y'all the business. You ready to get these niggas the business, man? I'm serious, man. It's been a whole week, man.
I'm ready.
Damn, it's been a whole week. Ernest, what up? What up? Ernest got something. Puerto Plata, DR. I ain't mad at you, Ernest. Sunday, what up, big boy? Long time no see, man. Okay, we're going to start right off. We're going to go right into the sports topic. We're going to start off with the New York Football Giants. Daniel Jones. I named him D. Jones. They call him DJ. I want to hear your take on the young boy. I know it's only one game, but he showed a lot of progress in this one game. What up, baby? I see y'all. Ernest Maynard. I want to hear something. Daniel Jones. I'm going to leave the table open for you guys. Then we're going to give out what we feel about him. Table's open, man. I want to hear something. Just post whatever, man. Chris Abrams, what up, baby? Daniel Jones is the topic at hand. Ask whatever you want about the young Giant quarterback who looks real good. I know it's one game, but we're going to give you what we feel off that one game. Okay, there you go.
The truth, I'm not a Giants fan, but they have a bright future, Ernest Vega.
Yeah, they definitely do. You want to take that?
He's the truth.
You want to take that?
It's already a wrap for Eli, huh? He's the truth.
Yeah, Eli done. Book of Eli's over.
Yeah, the Giants, man. So that's that's an unbiased opinion, but I don't know about the truth yet. Now remember, when these quarterbacks come in right out the gate, you don't know too much about them except what you see in college. So now they're gonna have some tape on them. It might be a little different story. You see 5-0 last week. NFL second-string quarterbacks win outright.
Right.
That happens a lot because you don't know what they bring. You don't know what if they're gonna show up. They got no pressure. They know, it's my time. I can either lock up or I could just show out. And some of them showed out. Hey, your boy D. Jones showed out. He had to come back 28-10. They was able to get a good game plan. Buccaneers ain't really the greatest team, but still to have that
Buccaneers play though. They were all over the field.
To have that much of a deficit,
they
still
had pressure.
King
Felix, I see you.
But remember that
Jeffrey Coopers.
Most kickers ain't missing the kick that
my man, he shanked the rule. Yo, this dude I posted this video that one of my boys posted.
Shaq-a-Rooney, yeah, I see.
Shaq-a-Rooney. He said Tiny Tim could have made that fucking shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of kickers don't miss the kick that easy.
Now, I think Bailey Rodriguez, my boy, the champ Bailey, I think he the one that posted. I had to repost. That shit was too funny. But bottom line, 18-point deficit. Eli Manning never bring the Giants back from an 18-point deficit, especially on the road against a suspect Tampa Bay team that looked like they bring their A game that day.
Yeah.
They was up 28-10. So that was the good version of Tampa. Because they got a bad version and a good version.
Right.
That was their good version. The young kid was able to overcome 18-point deficit, Saquon Barkley's injury, on the road, first start, broke numerous Giant records for game one starters, like first game they ever started. Salute to Daniel Jones on a great game. We're not ready to crown him yet, But, you know, we waiting for y'all to action.
Hey,
Felix,
Ernest,
talk to me, Felix.
You brought a good point up. He said without Barkley, he's going to show you how much of a gunslinger he is.
Right.
Hey, we going to find out. He said the college pros have you watched during the season the same way they talk about Patrick Mahomes before he came in the league. You know, we gonna find out, really.
Well, I didn't hear about him like that. I watched him in Duke.
I didn't see him do too much.
I didn't follow him in Duke, but I watched a few games.
Yeah.
I was not extremely impressed like I was with the Haskins kid.
But hey, the Giants see something to draft number 6 in the draft.
Yes, and I told you he went to the Eli camp. Peyton Manning, Eli, the Manning brothers, they must have told the Brads something. Not only that, the Brads probably went and seen the workout.
Yeah.
They seen something because I didn't see it. He didn't see it.
All the criticism that they're gonna have to get for
a lot of analysts didn't see it.
Taking him over Haskins is a gamble.
Yeah, because Haskins, I'm going to use your line. He showed body of work.
Yeah.
He's got numbers.
Right.
He played tougher teams.
Yeah, tougher conference, all that.
That's why I didn't think D. Jones was the pick. But D. Jones, like I said, he looked great. Sergio, I'll see you, baby. Without Barkley, we already stated that. They favored 3. They went from 1 to 3. A lot of people's betting them. If I'm a betting man, I stay away from that game. He's basically down to 2 weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, they got that other backup running back. My boy Suge was trying to talk me into that, say he's really good. But he ain't no Saquon. Mm-hmm. And then my man Suge said that Saquon didn't do nothing. It's not the fact that he did something. It's the fact that him being back there, people are going to be looking for Saquon to get the rock. Because he's explosive. But Ingram's doing great. And Shepard. I love Ingram, too, out of Ole Miss. And Shepard stepping up. But I think it's asking too much for the kid to continuously get busy. But I think he's definitely the right guy for the spot. Anything you want to add on?
You got it pretty much. We're going to find
What up, Nancy?
Now he's going up with tape already in there. And they know he's got to have a target on his back. They go at him. Even though we're Washington coming off short rest. And they didn't look too well in the first half. They looked pretty bad.
They were suspect.
They turned it on that second half. You know, they was able to show up a little bit.
Piece of bottle.
The Bears didn't just lay down in the second half. They was playing too. They almost gave it up too. If you had the Bears last week, you was a little worried, especially if you had them in the points. But,
I mean, 10-point teaser didn't cover. I mean, almost 10-point teaser. The motherfuckers, they lost by 16 points. It was 15 and a half. Right. Thank God I changed my fucking shit last minute because I like Washington with all those points, but I'm glad I didn't do it. Anybody still? We talking about Daniel Jones. We're leaving the floor open for Daniel Jones. Anybody want to get in? Bunch of Giant fans, this is your opportunity. Because once I go to the next subject, I'm not going to really respond to any Daniel Jones shit if we already moved on. So go ahead, do y'all thing, man. We'll give y'all a few minutes. We got a whole hour of this motherfucker. Cameron Gidry, what up, baby? That's my man, Killer Cam. It's all right, baby. You on every week. If you missed last week, we ain't holding no grudges, man. We know that you love the Alyork Sports Show. We good with that.
Sergio said Manning, old head coach at Ole Miss, with Jones head coach at Duke. That's a good point.
Listen, hold on up. It's like they're affiliated.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's it's like, you know, the Mannings, the head coach, the brass, knowing all this. This is why, and not only that, but a lot of people's failing to realize, and a lot of y'all gonna realize real soon. Suge Knight, I see you, baby. Is that Eli Manning, me and my boy Suge was talking about this last night. He's gonna help this boy out as much as possible. No hating, no Cam Newton shit. Because I don't see Cam Newton helping that kid Allen at all. Eli will help D. Jones. Like I said, D. Jones went to the Manning camp. They got the same old coach. These guys is family, man. So if you notice when Jones bring him back in the game, the first dude to run the Jones was Eli Manning. See, y'all gotta watch shit like this because this is when you know who's who. Eli is 100% behind him. This is why I know this is gonna work for the New York Football Giants. Hit it off last so we go to the next subject.
Sergio said, I think we get the Giants a 5-win season. He can move around the pocket and avoid tackles unlike Eli. Nancy said, bang, bang, Bird Gang.
That's right, baby.
Ernest
She like
said-
the Eagles.
Ernest said, I like the under in the Bears game. That game will get out of control. So Eli will teach Jones how to be a professional. Felix, I'm not
Holly Hot Wheels.
Felix, I'm not a Giants fan, but I saw a clip of him being tutored by the Mannings. Archie, dad built this kid up. I saw
Yeah,
that.
they did. That's why that pick was made. I mean, a lot of us was blind behind that, especially a lot of analysts. We was all bizarre over this pickup. I'm telling you, I went in on the video. I'm not here trying to front. We're the raw truth. I blasted the Giants for not taking Haskins. But you know what? I might have seen something. And Haskins ain't even getting in the game yet.
No run.
Fuck, Case Keenum is fucking shit in the bag.
Yeah,
What are you waiting for?
They giving Case because he made that run with Minnesota.
Fuck all that. Bring in Haskins, man. Real fast for the year. Daniel Jones is 26 for 43, 53, 2 touchdowns. He came in that Dallas game late, and he did the whole game against the Bucs on that incredible comeback 18-point deficit that Eli Manning never did. And I think the team was like 0-49, down 18 points, some shit like that. So this kid sparked it up. Say your last shit so we can move on.
That's it. I'm gonna go on. Felix said the second time he said it. Buffalo upset in New England. Hey, I'm with
Don't
you.
gas my man up. He a Buffalo fan.
I'm with you. This is the one game that
He a Buffalo fan.
of the whole season for the Bills. They care more about this game than any other game.
Right.
They get up for this game more than any. We already know we ain't gonna make no playoff run. This is our Super Bowl right here.
Okay, let me before we leave, my little man W said he got an arm and has vision on the floor. Yes, he got all that, W. He knows when to take off out the pocket. I noticed that. And when he take off, kid got some giddy up. You see when he scored that last touchdown. What I don't like about him, his ball control is super suspect, kind of like Eli Manning and the old Sanchez and the butt fumble. Mark Sanchez. So he's going to have to figure out how to hold the ball a little tighter when he's in the pocket with massive pressure coming around him. All right? So let's move on. Enough with Daniel Jones. My next question to Noah Parker. We're going to go to Baker Mayfield. Is bait money fake money? Talk to him.
I mean, it wasn't supposed to win that game Monday night. Let's start off with that. The Rams,
Forget about Monday night.
the Rams. I mean,
All
they-
three
they
games.
played a tough game against the
All
Rams.
3 games.
I don't want to say you fake money yet, but I'm gonna say, like I said before the season started, that sophomore slump shit is real. Okay, when they get enough tape on you, they know what you're gonna do. It's real. Remember, the Browns was still the Browns. It's
Right.
not like they gonna revolutionize into the Patriots overnight. It's gonna take some time for them to get back to.
Yeah, but everybody thought that.
Oh, yeah,
Motherfuckers got him in the Super Bowl
No, I
and
mean,
shit.
that's everybody. They don't know what the hell.
Paper champions. Fuck out of
They
here.
don't know what they talking about. That's everybody.
I
else.
told y'all niggas, don't fuck with them. Point spread, nothing. Leave them alone. The books are going to make money off the
Now,
Cleveland Browns.
now,
People
remember,
betting.
that secondary is kind of decimated right now, too. The Cleveland's missing a lot of guys.
No, they are decimated. All 4 of them went
Yeah,
out, I
that's what I'm
think.
saying. You can't really blame it all on Bake. Okay, he still
Baker ain't
has-
moving the ball, though, dog.
he did that last drive. He looked like he brought him down. But I'm just saying, it's not like they got blown out 28-0.
Right.
So he kept them in the game, but not enough to win. They didn't or cover. But I can't give all the blame on Bake.
Hold up. My man Shook said he faked it in a $3 bill. Shook Knight, my nigga. That's my dude right there.
We're going to find out because he's got a lot of time to make up for this. When they get the defense right, it'll be a lot easier for him to maintain the offense. But I would say that Jared Goff might be fake too, though. He hasn't shown me nothing really at all.
Goff ain't
And they made the
fake.
Super Bowl.
No, Goff ain't fake. But the thing with Goff, I don't really trust him.
I don't trust him either.
I don't really trust him.
Baker,
He puts numbers up, though, like kind of like
it's hard
Baker.
not to with those guys he got around him.
Dog, but I like
He got nothing but weapons everywhere.
I know, but I like that fake handle they do with the whole line move one way.
Yeah, he got-
then he go
he
the
got a
other
great
way. Yo,
coach.
he just be high, winging
He got
that
a great
shit.
coach. He got a lot of weapons around him. If you put Pat Mahomes in that offense,
It's a wrap.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. And Goff ain't doing it though.
Right.
So I don't know. I think
But let's
it's
leave it
just-
at Bake. Let's
Okay,
not go.
okay,
We'll
yeah,
do Golf another day.
Right. I'm just
Talk
saying,
to him
I'm
about
just
Bake
saying,
money.
I can't say Bake's all the way fake money.
Antonio, what up, baby?
He ain't fake all the way yet, but he's
Donnie Dimes, we just spoke about him. D. Jones, I call him. We just spoke about him. Now we on Bake money. Is Bake money fake money? Yeah, bro.
So I mean, gotta give it time. I think we'll give it a little time. I'm not gonna throw him away yet. Browns ain't doing that either. They've gone through 25 quarterbacks in the last decade. So
Right.
They're going to stick with this one for as long as they can. And he's got the weapons. He's got the skill. And
Though he got a Doku, Landry, Beckham, Chubb.
He got all kind of weapons.
He can run. I got to see more, man.
Yeah.
I got to see more.
That play calling, too, has got to get better because that offensive coordinator,
Indeed.
Kitchens, is up. Oh, man. Some
Facts.
of the I watched these.
Yeah, Kitchen's bugging.
So you can't really blame Baker for that, too, when the play calls and the way that
It's not that, dog. I seen dudes open, and he McNabbing that shit.
Yeah,
You can't McNabb it. You can't hit niggas at the feet, man. Dudes are open, running over the middle. You can't hit niggas in the feet, man. Hit them in stride like D. Jones did in that Tampa game. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a Baker fan. I'm very upset of his play. Why I'm a Baker fan? Because he reminds me of my boy Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel, who drunk himself out the league, kind of like Van Baker did with the Milwaukee Bucks in the latter part of his career. Johnny Football's my dude. Bake Money got a lot of Johnny Football in him. A lot. Clutch shit, Oklahoma, all that shit. But he needs to step up. He's underachieving greatly. And I know a lot of y'all can say, yo, it's early. Look at the questions. A lot of y'all's going to say it's early and all that. I feel you. But with a team like that, it shouldn't take into game 4 to start clicking at least some cylinders. They don't have to click in all cylinders, but click in a few cylinders. When he rolls right, he's all right. But when he rolls left, he can't hit a motherfucking dude. He can't. Yeah. So, questions open for y'all. Bring them, y'all.
No doubt number one is the Giants. So what makes people think he's going to be a winner in Cleveland with Baker? No offense.
Who that, Ernest Vegas?
Yeah, Ernest Vegas.
Okay.
He said Goff don't run his mouth like Baker do. That's what Sergio said.
Okay, I hear you, Serge.
So that's why he don't hear me.
Gingerbread man, I hear you, W.
Rex Ryan called him overrated.
Okay, hold on. Bring that back.
B4.
Great point, B4. Great point. There you go, coming out of nowhere with some solid shit. I like that. That means a lot to me because Rex Ryan's one of those dudes who speaks his mind. He don't give a fuck.
He don't care. Yeah.
Kind of remind me of the boss I fuck with right now. Suge Knight know what I'm talking about. The boss I'm fucking with now, if he see anything on you, he calls it out. This dude speaks his fucking mind. And Rex Ryan did that. And he's saying he's overrated. And I have to admit it, at this point right now, Bake Money is overrated. I love Bake Money, but he ain't doing it for me right now. He ain't doing it for the Browns. He ain't doing it for the Brown fans. Your take on Rex Ryan?
Primetime games, you have to agree with him, but I don't see a problem with what he said. I remember who was it that said he ain't on the Baker said that.
Yeah, you know he gonna come back.
Yeah, so I don't.
He said he ain't on no team right now.
Yeah.
Saying that nobody want him as a coach.
Antonio said Baker needs a beast mode running back in the offensive line.
He got Chubb, and he's gonna get fucking Kareem Hunt in a few weeks.
Said Baker's still a rookie. He needs more time to develop. Too much pressure on the kid. He brought the pressure on himself, though. I think.
Felix, he be going to Colin Coward's show, talking shit. The nigga be, you gotta see the nigga demeanor. The nigga be like you can't tell him nothing. Like, you gotta throw all that shit out the window. You need to go in there, focus on the playbook, forget the fuck what it looked like. Focus on the playbook. Stop leaning back, nigga, like you got a chip or something. You ain't Tom Brady. You ain't fucking Aaron Rodgers. Stop acting like them niggas, dog. Go get it and then act like them. Yeah, man. Before I rip them a new one. Because you know I'm going to rip them a new one.
That's true. You got.
Can't water
I'm going to give them time, though. Like I said, I'm going to give them time. Hey, if by week 8 they 3-5 and 2-6, hey, rip them. Because they supposed to be winning this division as easy as it is. I mean, the Ravens, don't get me wrong.
They play the Ravens this week. Ravens will fuck around, blow them out.
Jackson look like, out of this world right now. So they going to give.
Look the little suspect last game.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to give him that. He's still young, too. He's not going to be perfect. But this division is Cleveland's to take, really. It's out there. Steelers, man.
Come on, real quick. Sergio said he's not a rookie. Yeah. Felix came back. In his opinion, 2 years is still a rookie. So both of y'all got points there. But let's keep it forward. Let's not make it one-on-one. Let's answer to the question.
Sergio says commercial say protect your house. He can't protect shit. He doesn't protect
shit. Big money, man. Come on, y'all, bring it, man. That's why we leave the floor open. We want y'all guys involved with us. Ain't no stupid questions. Remember that. I'm not going to embarrass y'all for no stupid questions. And ain't no stupid questions on the Alyork Sports Show. Jason, what up, baby? LES, baby. Bring it, y'all. We gonna go to the next topic. Well, I guess y'all don't want to go on bake money. Kitchens. Yeah, Kitchens is the coach, y'all. He be having a chip on his shoulder too. Like you ask him a question, he always think like every question is like a snotty question, like you trying to be funny or something. I get that. Nigel, what up, brother?
That's it.
We talking about Baker Mayfield, baby. We're about to leave off this topic. Your name is Nigel Cleveland, so I figure you got something to say about the Cleveland Browns. Nigel, you got your own show. Don't play like you don't want to rock with me, man. I want to hear you, Nigel. I'm going to sit back until you ask me something. Serge got something right there, bro.
How do people defend the guy? He's 1-6 against playoff teams, 1-10 against teams with record.
You ain't lying, Serge. You ain't lying. I mean, it's all in the numbers, man. I like Baker, but he ain't stepping up, man. He's not. Antonio said that's why, because of Kitchens.
Okay. That's why I said I brought that point up, bro. Their play call. It's boggling when they go for 4th and 9. They're going for it with 9 minutes left.
With a handoff. A beat gap draw with a handoff. Fuck out of here.
You can't blame Baker for that. You got to put that shit away. You got a lot of time left in the ball game. They give it up right there.
Great point, Ernest. When Kareem Hunt get back, a lot of pressure would be off for big money. Kareem Hunt, solid, catch the ball behind the backfield and run the rock. If he's still the same Kareem Hunt, because he's been out of football for a while, so we don't know what he's going to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Anything else?
That's it.
All right, we're going to go to the next subject. We're going to MLB. I'm kind of embarrassed, man.
Nah, you don't got to be. You made a prediction.
I made a prediction. I said the Chicago Cubs would make the playoffs. I'm not going to make an excuse that Baez went down because Milwaukee's best player, Christian Yelich, went down basically at the same time. Cubs actually had him by like 2.5 games when that happened. Cubs choked. Milwaukee moved on. Milwaukee's playing hella good right now. But to me, it's going to be difficult to win it all when your best player, your last year's MVP, and he was basically running for MVP this year again.
Yeah, he can still
Him
win
and Bellinger.
Still win it.
Him and Bellinger. So, my question to you guys is, does Joe Madden, right? I always call him Joe. Does Joe Madden stay on as a Chicago Cubs manager? I need y'all take. If not, me and Noah will break it down.
Still drunk from this shit.
Okay, Noah, talk to them.
No
Okay,
bullpen
yeah.
in Chi-Town. No bullpen anywhere though, really. Baseball.
Yeah, there's a lot of people's bullpen shot, Tony. Nationals bullpen is shot. Dodgers bullpen is shot. Cubs actually got a lot of arms out there. None of them really produced. Kimbrel definitely didn't step up. You know, the Dominator, he definitely didn't step up. But I'm not going to blame that. I'm just going to say they all choked. They bats went sour when the games counted. Okay, B4 got something. What you said?
So I want to hear my take on UNLV Fab 5 pick your poison post.
Okay, we're going to get to that, Brian. Let's finish the Chicago Cubs. Remind me to bring that up.
Ernest Vegas said Chicago Blue have one more year and it's time to make moves. No, this is it. I think they're done. They're going to get rid of, I think Chris Bryant got 2 years left on his contract. They're going to do something to get rid of him. I think the only guy that's untouchable on that team is Javier Baez. Everybody else, hey, they might start rebuilding now.
You got to go out to Castellanos, though, man.
Yeah, Castellanos.
You got to get out to that dude. That dude can fucking hit.
He's out of there too, though.
He looks good, man. No, he's out of there because he's going to get that money.
He's going to get paid.
They're going to cut the check. They're going to cut the check. But I think the Cubs, if they're going to let go, if they're going to part ways with Bryant, I think you pay Castellano, man. You got to pay him.
St. Louis win that division, won the World Series at the beginning of the year. And I like St. Louis too because they just quiet, they just do their thing, and then they get shit done.
I give them credit, man. A lot of their pitchers went down.
Yep. They lost
relievers went down. Carpenter ain't Carpenter, at least this year, and they still found a way. Salute to the St. Louis Cardinals organization, man. I really got nothing to say, man. Them niggas stepped it up, man.
I think this is it for Madden. I think the Cubs they got they accomplished their mission. They broke the curse.
What up, Henry?
Won a ring. Madden did what he was supposed to do, but his time was up last year, I think.
So you really think Theo Epstein? But who are you gonna put to take over Madden?
Joe Girardi could take it over. He was a Cub.
You know what? That's a nice pick.
He was.
That's a nice replacement. He was a Cub.
He's a fiery individual. Yeah. He's not like Madden where he sit back. We got parrots in the club out now. You don't do none of that.
Yeah, Madden became more like Joe Torre, right?
Yeah, he became more like a clown show. He just had.
70s night, you have a 70s night and all that shit.
A great fun Chicago shit. But now, if you want to be a winning organization, you get a guy like Girardi in there who's fiery. He was a Cub. He's got that kind of mentality. Remember, he got fired from New York, and he was one game away from making the World Series. I mean, he's a good manager. He won a World Series in 2009. He almost.
But hold on, let me support you. Let me support you. He's 1,250 wins. Madden.
Okay.
And 1,066 losses. It's not a great record, but he's got a winning record. Remember, he was in the Rays for a lot of years.
Good record.
Won World Series, 2 pennants.
Yep.
And I think he lost the World Series to the Philadelphia Phillies, right?
With the Rays.
When they had
David Price came out.
And Lee and all them cats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I like Joe Madden. I think he's solid. But Noah Parker might be right. His time ran out. And if you guys know Theo Epstein like I know Theo, he kind of looked like Theo Epstein a little bit too. Look up Theo Epstein. My man Noah Parker looked like him a little bit. Word up. So, yeah, y'all bring it because we're going to go right to the next topic. As a matter of fact, Felix got something. But before we go to Felix, I'm going to see if there's any more questions.
They're going to do one more year to get Joe wants control. They don't want him in there. Yankees play Minnesota. Yankees in 4. So 3 out of 4 games. I can see that.
Okay, so I'm going to answer Felix Justino's question. Yankees are going to play the Twins. 5-game series. Felix got them in 4. That sounds about right, but I'm going to go 5 because I think Minnesota wants to show the Yankees that the Yankees don't own them no more, which we've been owning them motherfuckers. We've been owning them. But I don't know. I think Minnesota got to win this series
who else they got besides
if they want to prove something.
Barrios. Who else they got to start?
They got the Barrios. All the reasons he's hurt, right?
He's hurt. That's who you got to worry about. That's it. They've got nobody else.
Yeah, but our rotation ain't crazy either.
No, but
we don't got Amon. We got to hope Severino can pitch. Tanaka, I guess Tanaka.
Yeah, Tanaka was a playoff.
And Paxton's been doing real good.
Won 10 straight starts. And then you got a bunch of guys. CeCe gonna come out the bullpen.
And our bullpen is sick.
So you throw that against the Twins, you got nobody besides Barrios, and the bullpen's okay with Sergio Romo and a couple other guys. But they just a bunch of mashes. Max Kepler's out, who's one of their best hitters. I don't know if I can trust the Twins to win more than 1 game in this series.
So you got them like Felix one game?
That's if they get lucky. Maybe if Barrios pitches well. Madden's probably in the same boat Torrey was, where it was just time. Yeah, that's what I just said, Brian. He's kind of like where Joe Torre was at, and Girardi. I like Girardi. I was mad when the Yankees let Girardi go. Fiery.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, Boone, as much shit as we hit him up the first year, Boone is the man. Don't get it twisted for 1 minute. Boone, every pitch, every inning is on top of the motherfucking dugout. Like, Boone is on it, man. Like, I'm telling you, that's what I wanted. Girardi had that early. It kind of faded once he started getting them W's in. Boone right now is the new Girardi.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no more laid-back shit in New
more
York.
Analytic, and now he's starting to be more fiery, too.
Yo, Boone is fucking fiery. Soon as any of his players, Gardner, any of them say anything to the umpire, he jets right out there to the umpire. That's the kind of guy you want.
Torrey and a little of Girardi.
Yeah, he got a little both of them in him. Okay, so now, any questions before we move on? Read that.
You think Craig Kimbrell hurt himself by sitting out until All-Star break? I don't think so. Sergio.
I ain't making no excuses for him.
I don't make no excuses. He's a relief pitcher. You don't got to do as much work. You seen Dallas Keuchel come out for the Atlanta Braves, and he's doing his thing. He didn't have no
As a
problem.
starter.
He might be the number one pitcher on that staff going into the postseason.
Right.
Because I think Soroka's going through something, and I don't know. He's got the playoff experience, Keuchel, but he did the same as long as it was a gap of not pitching. You can't give any excuse to Kimbrel.
Yeah, hold up. Sergio said Twins in 6. Sergio, we got a 5-game series, so I don't blame you. Anybody can make a mistake. I made tons of mistakes, but if you want to come back with what where you think the Twins are going to win, you might mean Twins in 5 then, right? I mean, if you meant 6, you might mean Twins in 5.
Minnesota pitches way better than they have in the last 3 years. They actually played ball the last 2 months of the year, despite Cleveland having a good year.
Ernest, I told you Minnesota will win that division. You kept saying Cleveland. Cleveland was right in the ass, but Minnesota prevailed. But then I lost with the Cubs, so I'm 1-1. All right, who's this? Boom Manager of the Year.
Yep.
Yes, yo, Felix, you got my vote. I don't know if they'll give him the Manager of the Year. You think they will?
With all them injuries, there's nobody else. Who else would deserve it in the American League?
I mean, Yankee. You know what it is? Yankee, like I told you, they had that next man up mentality when dudes kept stepping up.
Yeah.
Gio stepped up. I mean, many dudes stepped up, and not to mention, Gleyber Torres had the breakout year that we all expected. And remember, Didi went out for a while. Yep. Didi's a huge bat.
Sanchez out.
Sanchez was out.
Judge was out.
Judge, all of them.
Remember,
John Carlos.
And then Rookie of the Year last year been out all season, Miguel Andujar.
Andujar been out all season.
Everybody forgot Sergio at 5. He said Twins at 5.
Okay, brother.
Gave you props out. The Yankees with no pitching and Boston having a big disappointment year. They didn't fall even with Tampa not giving up. Yeah, remember Tampa was leading that division for a while early in the season. People forgot Tampa started off so high. But
how much they up on Cleveland? 1.5?
1.5 games. Right?
Matter of fact, I got it right here. And it's like 4 games left,
Yep.
right?
4 for some.
What I did say, Cleveland would get that last spot in front of the Rays. It's not looking good.
Nope.
I just thought the Rays would run out of gas because they was the only team that wasn't really able to really retool. They couldn't really retool. But you know what? They've been holding it down. They've been winning numerous games in the 9th inning.
They won in their West Coast road trip. They played well. They swept the Yankees this week.
That's not saying much. We just
going through the motions.
We just going through the motions right now.
Healthy. But the Rays are doing their thing. Got to give props to the organization and manager, all that.
Ernest said leave his Indians alone. Indians had a hell of a year considering the circumstances with like 3 of your pitchers going down. Yeah, especially Kluber. Kluber's the main dude.
Trade away Bauer.
Yeah, then you traded Bauer, but I like the young guys. I like the Plesacs. And who's the other young guy? I like Clevenger. And they got one more young guy I like. I can't. Is it Pluko, some shit like that? You guys got a positive future, especially with Kluber and them coming back. But y'all going to end up just short this year. I thought y'all would make it, but y'all going to end up just short.
For the Ghosts are going to come against the Twins. Jason Kubel, Joe Mauer, and Justin Morneau.
Oh, man. Yeah, man.
Johan Santana.
Yeah, so let me just jump right into the wild card race while we on baseball. Oakland's 95-63, a half a game up on the Rays, who are 95-64. And Cleveland, for the last spot, which is the Rays spot, it's a game and a half out from the Rays at 93-65. They're going to need the Rays to lose 3 out of 4, and they're going to basically have to win about at least 3 out of 4, correct?
Right.
To get in, and I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't see it. Rays are playing too good. And in the National League, the Nationals up 1 game on Milwaukee for the last wild card spot. And the reason why that's important, because whoever has the better record gets the home field advantage.
It's true.
So watch the baseball. It's still good all the way to the end. Anything you want to add on?
No, that's it. With the National League, it's all pretty much set up. It's going to be a hell of October. It's the best time of the year for me. It's nothing better than playoff baseball.
Any questions, y'all? Let's go, baby. Ernest said, with all the bullshit the Cleveland Indians been through, injuries, etc., the year ain't over. You right, statistically, you not out, but I just don't see it happening, Ernest. I'm sorry to say, I don't see it happening. Okay, our next subject, we're going to boxing, baby. You want to take over?
Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Coming up this
Give
Saturday.
my throat a rest because the sore throat is coming back.
You better hyping up the boxing than me. I already know it's going to be Sean Porter.
Figure what time it is, basically.
Yeah, damn right, Sergio. This is when it's all coming together. You got the NBA about to start up again.
Yeah.
You got the playoffs coming in full form. You see that.
Hockey's in.
Yeah, hockey's coming up.
So everything's kind of in right now. Unlike
too much going on.
Unlike early in the summer when it's only kind of like baseball and WNBA. Not good. Not good at all. Right now, you got a little bit of everything. You got the beginning of shit and the end of the shit. In the middle of football.
Yep.
So it don't get better than that right there. Okay, we're going to go right into the boxing ring. At Staples Center this Saturday. Errol Spence, a.k.a. The Truth, a.k.a. The Boogeyman. 25-0, 21 Ks. He's minus 800 for this bout. And Sean Porter, a.k.a. Showtime, is 32-1, 17 KOs. He's plus 500. Try to find out what's the knockout for Spence. Because I'm not going to tell you how to lay the 800. I would never tell you that. If you like Spence a lot, you take Spence with the knockout. If you even think Porter can win the fight, take Porter with plus 500 because he does have a puncher's chance. I mean, the dude can hit. Let's keep it 100. If I had a gun in my head, I like Spence, but I'd rather put 100 to win 500 than to put 800 on Spence to win 100. So you do the math. See if you got the knockout.
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it?
Before I get into it, shout out to my boy Chris. I see you, Detroit basketball. Hey, we talking about that earlier. It's going to be a big game this week against KC. Looking forward to it. Hey, real quick, these odds, I'm going to go through them real quick. Spence Porter. Spence by decision is the favorite, minus 170. So they're saying it's going to go full 12.
Right.
Spence by knockout, TKO, or disqualification, plus 180. So that's the bet that Al's talking about.
That's the bet you want to. If you like Spence a lot, you like the Boogeyman, you take the knockout. For every 100, they'll pay you 180 with your 100 back. So I'm just telling y'all, directions y'all could go in. I'll probably recommend to put the 100 to win 500 with Porter. I really think he got a puncher's chance, but he probably won't win. But at least I don't. I mean,
right. No, you're taking a chance.
You can't take Spence minus 800.
Felix said Porter knocking your Boogeyman out. Hey, Felix, if you take that bet right now, it's 18-1 on a knockout by Porter. Hey, that's a lot. That's better than 5-1, but still, it's a.
If Porter knocks him out, it's 18-1.
Slim chance. Draws 20-1, and then Porter by decision 10-1.
Read Sergio real fast. Matter of fact, read Chris. I tell your boy.
Yeah, love Showtime. He's not winning the fight. Go with Al's advice. Taking Spence by TKO. Sergio, I don't know anything about boxing. Seen some interviews and press yesterday. I'm going to say Porter wins just off the shows yesterday. Damn, I don't think he's got a chance. I think he
Porter talk a better one.
Come out there in the first 3 rounds and be throwing him.
Porter's selling tickets.
Oh yeah, he's definitely
because when you see the interview,
good promotion.
He's way more aggressive than Spence. But that's what I like about Spence. He one of them laid back cats. I named them the floor general. I mean, they got him the Boogeyman. They got him the Truth. I like those. Reason why I call him the floor general because he always knows where he's at on that floor. He uses his length. He doesn't like do. Yeah. He doesn't do anything that's unorthodox. He stays within the game plan. He knows he's longer than you, and he can take punches. That's why I like Spence. But like I said, it's hard to lay that 800. I wish it was 300. I probably would have, even at 300 being expensive. You can lay $3,000 and win $1,000 within a matter of 4 hours, 3 hours. It's not bad. But 800, come on, that's too much, man.
300, I'd be all over that 300.
Yeah, you lay 9,000 to win 3 or 3,000 to win 1. Get those real fast, man.
They don't know that much about boxing. Don't take what he's saying serious. He goes, I'll send you 100. Keep two for yourself. Send me my 1,500.
Yo, if you're serious, Felix, you can send it. I'll give you my PayPal. I'll get that shit in for you. You my nigga, man. I'll get that in for you. Okay, guys, anything else? Before we go to our free pick session. Okay, Vega got something.
Just sit back and let you guys $3 when it comes to boxing. That's what Ernest said.
Ernest Vega, man, he's been loyal, you man. Yo, much respect to you, Ernest. I see you got a new girl there. You was in DR. You do remind me of Mr. Potato Head. You an ugly motherfucker, but I got mad love for you, man. You got a nice looking girl too, man. Make that happen, man. Fuck all that promise ring, man. Get her the real shit, man. Lock her in because your Mr. Potato Head ass ain't gonna get nothing prettier. I promise you, nigga. I'll lay 1,000 to 1 that you ain't gonna get nothing prettier than that. Lock that ass up, man. Let's go, man. Free picks? Y'all ain't got no more? Where's Tanya Powell? The question is, where's Tanya Powell? Where's Pete Sabato at? Everybody else is out. Izzy, where is he at?
Fans are gone because they out. That's fans.
They go your boy, they go your boy.
In the undercard, Bryce Harper.
Oh, you just mentioned something. Yeah, read that.
It's the undercard, Bryce Harper versus the Nats fan, and then the outfield's talking shit. And that could be it. Because they got knocked out in his old stadium. Hey, that was justice right there. Just to see him leave and then come back to that stadium at the end of the year, knocked out, and they clinched while he's playing for the other team. Hey, that was hilarious. But hey, Bryce got all that money, so I can't really get mad at the kid for doing that. But it was just funny how it happened in the stadium he was playing at his whole career, where the Nats.
So, but what that says about him, like,
yeah, I mean, he's
they had a better team with him.
Yeah, but
I mean, not to mention Soto blew up.
Soto blew up.
Yeah, Soto blew up.
I got Corbin, who was a way better pitcher than their third pitcher last year, and you know
Their bullpen was super trash, though.
Yeah.
They literally could have won the division if their bullpen was anything. I mean, the Braves blew a lot of saves, too. But nobody blew more saves than the Nationals. That's what we talking about, and they're on TV right now.
They're right behind me.
You know what I mean? Ernest Vegas said, the Bring Ring is in April. Much love, Big Al. Yo, salute, man. I'm telling you, man, you got a bad shorty there. Lock that up, my brother. You know I ain't going to hate. Do your thing. I seen you repping your Chicago bullshit. You was shining, dog. I got no shame admitting that. Okay, let's go to free plays. Tell him the record, man. Talk to him, man.
5-4. I mentioned when we started 5-4, 1-2 last week, the first losing week. But you know, nobody go 100 no. All right, nobody goes 90-10 either.
Not us.
No, nobody.
We don't go 82-5.
All right, nobody.
27-1. All them records you hear Vegas Dave and all these motherfuckers saying, we don't go like that.
No, ain't nobody going 75-1. Okay, that's impossible. So hey, 5-4.
We don't even go 26-6.
It's impossible, really. Nobody does that unless you just out there just throwing numbers around and just saying what you know, just trying to get people to buy. So
free picks.
7.
Noah Parker. You got a college game for them talk to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna stay in the Pac-12. That's where I won a couple weeks ago. Tough game because you know, I don't want people just to play because of what they saw last week. But if he was up late, watch the Pac-12 after dark last week. You saw UCLA come back from a 5-6 touchdown deficit.
Yo, he told me that. I didn't believe that shit.
And come back and win that game as a.
They were down what, 40 fucking points?
40
or 38 points?
49-17, something like that.
Shit, 32
then,
points.
You come back from that as a 20-point underdog, 19-point underdog on the road.
Hold on, what Tony's saying there? A-Rob? Oh, okay. You talk about the Packers.
Okay, you go.
I thought you meant steroids, A-Rod. A-Roids. I thought you meant A-Roids.
A-Rod, right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm going to go, Chris.
J Boogie.
Vegas Dave is a jackass. We all know that. I'm glad you understand that too, because some people just don't.
Chris, he's the only one I know that went 30-1.
In 2 days.
Yeah, 30-1. And he'll look dead in your fucking face on camera, and he won't even budge. Like, I don't know how niggas do that. I don't know how. Yeah, and let me guess, we hated Vegas Day fans by us saying this. We hate it. For real, we hate it? For real?
So I'm going to go back to it. I was talking about Pac-12. UCLA plays a big game against Arizona this week. Take them plus the 7. I think they can win that game.
They're on the road.
They're on the road. Arizona hasn't really shown me much. They won that. They barely covered that one game I had them a few weeks ago. They look okay, but I think UCLA has better athletes.
Talk to them, baby.
Kelly's getting it a little bit together. 7 points is a lot of points. Regardless. I'm not saying take a money line, but take the touchdown.
We get up 7-0. We looking good.
Great.
We looking good. Chip Kelly has not been doing a good job in UCLA.
Not at all.
Great comeback the last game. It's obvious they got a lot of athletes. Maybe he's starting to learn how to utilize these individuals. Because what happened in the second half on, he's got to take that this week and run with it.
Right.
Because if they lay an egg this week, I ain't fucking with them all season.
All right.
Game 2, we're going to take the rookie Allen. Where they stationed at again?
Allen?
Yeah, where they stationed at again? Who Carolina playing again?
Minus, I think the one I was 4.
4.5.
4.5. Right, that's,
Find that info for me
okay,
real quick.
let me find the right line for that game.
Yeah.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Yeah, so we're going to go with the rookie. The rookie seems real confidence. He had posted something in a nice way that meant, fuck Cam Newton, I'm the man now.
They're playing
If you read between the lines.
in Houston, they play.
Okay, they're playing the Texans with Deshaun Watson and them. Going to be a good game. You got Watts over there. But I think Carolina's defense can fuck with anybody's defense. And the kid, Allen, is kind of like D. Jones. He woke up the offense. Them guys was clicking. Now, I know it's only one game. But I like the 4.5 in this situation. Texans never blow nobody out, as you notice. They either barely win or they lose. I'll take the 4.5 with the Carolina Panthers as our second bet. Your take.
You know, it's you look at it and you break down the game, you see they 4.5 point favorites, right? And they at home. If you take away, if they was playing on a neutral field,
Travis Bickey's.
right, I seen them. I appreciate that. They would be damn near identical. I mean, they're that close to the same level, both.
Tony Mazzola.
Even with a backup quarterback, that's showing you how Houston is not that much better than this team. Okay, we only be 4.5, or else they'd be 6-7 points. So
I think it's an even match game. It should be a pickup.
It's the only 4.5 because they had.
They at home and it's a rookie still. They're still looking at it that it's a rookie.
Chris, they don't sleep on McCaffrey killing a Sunday tag. Exactly. I mean, they got a lot of weapons over there in Carolina. So, hey, taking those 4.5 points, I think that's.
I love Mac. Mac turning it up, man.
Right, that's our second play.
Yeah.
For the third play.
Mac is turning it up. Okay, 7-point teaser. The specialist, not the specialist. That's just the
3-0 on
name.
teasers.
Yeah, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Because I might go 3-1 right now. We're going to start off. We're going to go to Pontiac, where the KC Chiefs are playing the Detroit Lions. Lions are 2-0-1. Chiefs are 3-0. The line is 6.5. It's kind of a funny line. I would have made it 7.5. But you know what? Kansas City can overcome anything. We bringing the Chiefs down from 6.5 to +0.5. Now, one of y'all might go, what's +0.5? What is that? If the game ends up tied, listen to me good, because it's a 10-minute overtime only. Your Lions already got a tie this year. If it ends up a tie, the +0.5, you win the bet. So that's the first part of the teaser. And I'm not saying that's why they're going to win. KC's just a way better team than the Lions. I think the Lions been very lucky, except their first game when they let Kyler Murray come back. What happened there?
You just said that. I don't think he might jinx it. And, you know, he's a Detroit fan. He's a big Lion fan.
Yeah, I hope he ain't jinxing it. And the second part of my teaser, this is where I'm going to get a lot of y'all fucked up. I'll bet against my team. A lot of y'all be like, how you do that? Nigga, I'm thinking about money first. Jerry Jones ain't sending me a check to pay my bills. So if I think I like New Orleans, +10 with a teaser, Sunday Night Football, everybody on their mother taking my Cowboys, I'm in the perfect world. If Dallas wins by 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm good. I win both ways. My team wins and my money bet wins. So the 2-team 7-point teaser, KC +0.5, Saints +10. Your take.
Hey, I mean, if you went the other way with the Lions, it's just a lot more scarier, really, because the Chiefs, they either win big or they don't. I mean, I think if they did beat the Lions, they would blow them out.
So this is how I look at it.
So you got to look at it as just winning.
This is how I look at it. Nobody has been able to stop Mahomes. Mm-hmm. Now you got him in a dome with 4 receivers as quick as fuck. They don't even got Hill in the lineup. The rookie Hardman's doing work.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got a defense that's suspect. I can't go against Mahomes, man. I can't. I can't. Patrick Mahomes all day.
6.5 that line. I know the world's gonna be on Kansas City. Everybody.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. But that's why. But it's all right because if the Lions lose by 5, 4, 3, the teaser would prevail us.
Right. Then the other side, I told somebody else earlier, the Saints were a 6-point favorite in this game. against Dallas before the season started. But obviously, it's different with a quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater instead of Drew Brees. But getting points in the dome, it's hard to say no to getting that many points. 10 points with the Saints against the Cowboys, and you know the Cowboys have won, but they haven't really beat too many great teams yet. They beat the Giants, they beat the Dolphins. And we know the Cowboys play a legit, team. And all right, but
Yeah. Tony Mazzola likes the Ravens -1. Tony, that's not a bad bet, but I'm telling you, everybody's gonna take the Cowboys and who that nation. You give me 10 points, or Teddy Bridgewater go down there and gets them up 7-zip. That's basically ball game. That's what I'm counting on the Saints to get up early. You know how it is, Tony. All the money on the Cowboys Sunday Night Football, all these last favorites is covering. I'm using my mind more than anything on this bet. Better team, I think it's the Cowboys overall. But you know, Sunday Night Football, the books got to make their money. You know how it works. I know how it works. I'm taking the Saints +10. I'll live with it.
Chris, that's a good point from my boy Chris.
What he said?
First ever Mahomes indoor game. He ain't never played indoor, so
I'm trying to think if last year.
I mean, this is the first time. That's crazy.
Hold up. I could have sworn he played in the dome game last year. I might be wrong, but I remember there was
Lions
a game.
like to step up versus good teams, especially
Yeah, was it the Colts they played
in the
last
Matt
year?
Patricia era?
You know what? Talk to them. I'm going to find that
I
out.
don't know, Chris.
Yeah, I'm
Matt
going to find
Patricia
out.
era might become cut short if you don't step up. I know they're undefeated right now, undefeated with a tie. But
Now, Patricia's actually doing pretty
he's
good.
doing
Man.
well. I before the season, there was a lot of chirping about he might be out. But so far, so good. I can't really, blame anything right now. They've started a lot worse. Tony said, "How about the best team in New York?" Yeah, we was talking about that. We're not talking about the Jets or the Giants. We're talking about the Buffalo Bills 3-0.
That's his team.
New York, okay, going up against in our Super Bowl against the New England Patriots.
Talk to him, man. Talk to him.
To me, my heart said, "How can you not take the Buffalo?" There you go, Antonio. Buffalo Bills. How can you not take them +7 in our biggest game? First one out. They just said it last night on NFL Live. That's what Chris said. It's the first one.
Okay.
Hey,
I could have sworn he played one last year, but I might have been mistaken.
back to it, Antonio. We win this game. We gonna be real legit. Everyone's gonna be talking about it because it's not just anybody. We slaying the New England Patriots. We could beat them, which we've done before. I don't like saying we, but as the Bills have done before in Buffalo.
Many years ago.
It happens a lot. They've won, I think, 2 of the last 4 in New England.
One of them didn't count. One of them was like, New England just went through the reps.
They all count.
Nah, they went through the reps,
They
man.
all count. Tony Mazzola said first indoor game for him. He's also
Okay.
So that might be
Okay, but what that means, first indoor game, from my understanding, indoor football helps the quarterback. So I don't understand what y'all saying. Now, if y'all would have said they were going to Orchard Field in the snow or the frozen tundra, Orchard Park or the frozen tundra, they not talking to me. Indoor game. You know what y'all telling me? He's throwing for 500 yard plus. That's what y'all telling me. Indoor means no wind, no bad weather, no rain, no snow.
All that said, watch Casey.
You're going to see more lookaways than you ever seen. He's going to be doing this shit like here all day. Because you know why? Nothing's going to affect that pass. Talk to him.
All right, what we going to find out, though? It's going to be, it's weird how the lines makers only made it 6.5. Because a lot of people, I thought it was going to open up 7.5.
Chris said, and that's a Detroit fan, right?
Tony said, means nothing, LOL. Exactly, that's what you just your point.
Yeah, that's my point, Tony.
Hey, give me the Bills plus the 7, though, for my own personal, it's betting out my heart a little bit, but this is the Bills.
What's up, Julie? Thanks for tuning in.
They could go 0-13, 0-12 the rest of the season. I'd be happy that they beat the Patriots at home. I wouldn't even matter if they went 4-12.
Stop fronting, nigga.
I'll be happy.
Nigga, you happy they 3-0 right now?
That they 4-12.
I'm surprised you didn't put your Buffalo shit on.
No, I don't want to jinx. I'm not until they start losing. I'll throw my O.J. Simpson on or something. Or Andre Reed.
Yo, Travis Biggie said, "Rest in peace, Manny."
And we was like the
True story.
earlier, Travis.
True story.
My boy, what you think about D. Jones? He gonna be the next coming of Manning? I don't know. We said rest in peace, Manning, but he's still gonna be
next coming of Manning,
holding the clipboard.
Which Manning? Peyton? You mean?
To a ring, I'm saying.
You mean Peyton Manning? Because he's gonna be better than Eli. I mean, I'll tell you right off the rep.
Wow.
Like
after one game, huh?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be better than. I mean, as long as he don't get injured.
Chris said Daniel Jones, next great QB.
Yeah, because he's got all the tools, man. He got the height, the arm, the awareness, the poise. Only thing is ball security. Real suspect. But if this kid gets, you know what I mean, if Eli Manning takes him under the wing, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Sky's the limit.
You're right, Antonio. For real.
Sky's the limit.
And people gonna start recognizing soon, especially after this week. All right, you heard it here first from the Alyork Sports Show.
Yo, man, we gave y'all another hour. I mean, he's sick. I'm still throwing it. No excuses. You know how the fuck we do. Talk to them real fast if I put something on, famo. Just talk to them. Tell them something.
Hey, Chris. Lions win this game. Everybody gonna start the way that everyone's gonna look at the Bills after they beat the Patriots. It's gonna be the same way they look at the Lions and your boy Matt Patricia. I thought it was done for them, but you know we're gonna find out. Needs Golden Tate back in the mix, guys.
Wow, Tate. Remember Tate?
Forgot all about him.
He's with the Giants, right?
Yeah, yep.
He's just hurt.
He's coming back. So Tony Mazzone is the CP, the 6 point. The whole world's betting Pats, KC, and Ravens. That everybody's taking it. Yeah, of course, because all them lines are right there in that 6 spot where they're dropping it down to a money line. It's a good point, Tony.
I'm scared of I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm more afraid of the Chiefs game than the Saints game. I know it sounds crazy, but I just think the whole world's gonna be on the Chiefs. But they just so fucking good. Like the Patriots, I don't think none of that shit matter, man, when it comes to those type of teams. Because they can beat you in so fucking many ways. So many ways they could beat you. I mean, running the ball, Mahomes running, Mahomes throwing. Drop off, like little check downs.
Remember, they road favorites though. Road favorites are you know bound to lose sometimes. It's like the opposite of home dogs, you know. So people love.
So the Lions are gonna get another upset.
I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying you never know. Okay, you never know.
I think they shot their load already,
the game
bro.
was in KC. I love it.
They shot their load. Now that won't be no 6.5. KC, that'll be 14.5. Real easy. Real easy. Okay, y'all. We get to the end of the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys dearly. Shout out to Syndicate Radio. Happy birthday to my boy Rio. Salute the Vegas Divas making moves. You guys check in. Check my girl out, Holly Hot Wheels. Her show is crazy. Credit Fix. Never too late to fix your credit. Every Thursday. Me and baby Tiger Woods, we gonna take y'all on 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. We gonna give y'all nothing but the raw truth to help you God. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Salute, man.
Share the video.
One love. Show some love. Sharing is caring. 100, y'all.